Okay, hi all. The next hero that we come along with, mentioned earlier, was Ice Maiden. I've got a lot of time for this hero. On my other account, this one is pretty much leading every single damage output going. Very strong. Originally, it took so long for this hero to actually appear. I didn't think it was going to be a divination hero. It looked like it would be similar to Warlord Chow and/or Ancestor, but now it's come up, and that's fantastic news for anybody, especially those running the Tempest World line. So Luna, Revenant. This adds a very, very strong hero to the mix. So what makes Ice Maiden such a strong hero? Well, first of all, the first field cone of cards. So Ice Maiden takes 5 ice shards, fires 5 ice for random enemies, deal damage and increase their damage taken. So this is, you can see, level 1. Each ice shard does 70%, not a huge amount, but more importantly increases target's damage taken by 10%. Now you imagine you've got Luna in there and Ice Maiden both firing off ultimate skills, and they've been hit with a damage taken. If you're interested in taking down the likes of Ancestor, I've mentioned it before, you need to massively increase the damage output that you're doing to counteract it. Now, the advantage as well that you've got there is because Ancestor spreads the damage across all heroes, you're not only weakening one, you're weakening all. So if you can damage fast, damage hard, you stand a chance of wiping their entire first line out, which would generally mean that you're going to win. Short of them pulling out something special at the back end. So a very, very good opening skill. Mana bar, so when Ice Maiden takes damage, you'll bind her attacker and deal continuous damage, and removes control effect on herself so often. Great move, great move. You'll generally find that the Vanguards do get attacked. She's not a particularly range, she does do some range fighting, but that will come in handy, especially against the likes of Sunkiller, for example. It's very good. Repel Aura, so when Ice Maiden takes damage, she'll release a Repel Aura, knocking enemies away and freezing them. Again, Luna does increase damage against frozen targets, so fantastic. It's increasing the damage across the whole team, not just her, as well as survivability. And lo and behold, last skill, increases attack damage and increases damage to frozen targets by 20%. So again, with her skills where she's freezing, this is massively increasing the damage that she's doing. Frost Nova, so Ice Maiden unleashes expanding frost around herself that hits up to 4 enemies, dealing 200% attack damage and freezing them for 4 seconds. Freeze effect can stack. Again, great skill. A lot of freezing of enemies ability within her rank. If you're going for a strong water lineup, both herself and Luna have the leader skill of increased damage of water heroes by 10% to start, but obviously stacks up as you complete breakthrough. It gives a strong build within Tempest World. Not phenomenal water healers. You might want to bring the likes of Triptycha in, which is strong damage output for a healer, as well as or if you are going against an Ancestor, you're going pure damage, then obviously you've got some options, and there were some strong water heroes. In fact, I still say water's probably the strongest line at the moment. Across the board, there's some decent wind ones, not many grass, unfortunately. So that's Ice Maiden, definitely a hero worth getting. Doesn't require heroes to be stacked up like some of the other TLD heroes. Just generally strong across the board. Okay, thanks everyone.